Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Divas Gettin Raw, episode number 90. We're in North Carolina. It is the day after Hell in a Cell, and Punk and Heyman are out.
Yeah, and Punk is limping. He's banged up for sure, his ribs. And then he was saying no one would have thought that he would come out the winner.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's not overlooking what happened on how he became the winner. Now, the referee at Hell in a Cell was Brad Maddox.
Who was hired by AJ.
AJ, yes, exactly. So, during the match in Hell in a Cell, Ryback and CM Punk, Brad Maddox totally low-blowed Ryback, and that kind of Punk had like an advantage over Ryback after that, and Punk came out the winner. So, I mean, like, you know, Punk was happy at the same time, but he's not ignoring that.
Right.
You know, he wonders, you know, is he doing this on purpose? Like, what is his purpose? Because, you know, he messed up before, but it seems like that he wants to mess up. It's intentional. So, Mick Foley, he comes out.
His music hits.
And wow, what a surprise. What a surprise. And Foley told him, you know, you disappointed me, Punk. You know,
he wanted him to prove him wrong. You know, are you a legend or are you just a
statistic again? And basically, Punk is like, you know what? I don't really care. I won. I've been champion for 344 days. So you know what? Who cares? Who cares? I'm a statistic. I won, and that's all that matters. And Ryback music's hits. Oh God, and feed him more. Punk and Heyman, they retreat backstage, and Ryback is just standing in the middle of the ring.
Right.
Just
also,
like
Punk proposes a traditional Survivor Series match.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
But they'll go into that later on.
Yeah, Team Foley versus Team Punk, and we'll see who the team is later on in the night. So Ryback versus JTJ, and boy, is he hungry, Ryback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
JTJ's a little hesitant, a little nervous to get in the ring with him.
But, and I would be nervous, too. And anyway, Ryback demolished JTJ.
Slams him around all the ring.
That was it, and he totally beat JTJ to a pump.
Yes.
Yeah, and Matthew interviews Ryback, and Ryback says he is not hurting.
He's just hungry.
Is hungry for more.
After the loss, you know, at Hell in a Cell, he's not hurting. It just makes him more hungrier.
Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett. Oh, good to see Randy Orton. And I thought this was a pretty good match.
Two powerhouses, really.
Orton hits the RKO for the win. Woohoo! And next up, we have Team Hell No versus Darren Young and Titus O'Neil.
I am the tag team champ.
I am the tag team champ. So basically, Kane hits a choke slam and puts Young in the no lock.
Yes.
The Hell No lock.
Brian put him in the
no lock. Yeah. So next up, we have Vicky Guerrero. You know, she's temporarily in charge for now on Raw, supervising manager. So Vicky's eating all that up. You know, she's in the ring. She calls out Cena because she really believes that Cena and AJ had an affair.
And she wants to prove it. She has some footage to show us.
Exactly. So she showed the footage, and basically Cena explains every one of those footages and was like, look, this is something innocent. I did not have an affair. It was a business dinner when AJ was general manager. You know, they had a business dinner and they were talking. I mean, look, it did look like that there was some, you know, maybe attraction there. But Cena said, no, this was pure business. So, Vicky, I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
But out comes Ziggler because he says, you know, it's enough. Everyone can draw their own opinion of what they've seen.
Yeah, it's enough. Who cares? So, basically, Cena shoves Ziggler and walks off. So we have Kofi Kingston versus Antonio Cesaro with Miz on commentary. Miz is still mad.
Miz hates.
He wants the title back. So Miz during the match attacks Kofi, and it ends in a DQ.
That's right.
So after the match, Cesaro and Miz, they double team Kofi. Then R-Truth runs down, you know, to save his partner, his former partner.
So two of them have like a standoff in the ring versus the other two.
Exactly. Maybe a future tag team.
Sounds just about right.
Next up, Zack Ryder and Santino Broski versus the three-man band. This is Sophie Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre. They don't care how they act. They're just having fun being a rock band. So they're there.
Entertainers.
Yes, and Slater hits his finish for the win.
Yeah.
One-man band. They're all like celebrating. Oh, yeah. And an announcement, Jerry the King Lawler will return to commentary in 2 weeks.
Cannot wait.
Yes, that's amazing. So next up we have a Divas match, and apparently this is Beth Phoenix's last match.
Wow. That's right.
This was her last match. Yeah, she's leaving. She's leaving the WWE.
Good luck to you in future endeavors.
Exactly. But this isn't really good for AJ as well, because Vicky Guerrero is still punishing AJ for possibly having an affair with Cena when she was general manager.
That's right.
So basically, Vicky is just getting back at AJ for what AJ has done.
So AJ does win the match.
She does win the match, and then Vicky is like, you know what, AJ, why don't you do that match again?
And she restarts the match.
She restarts, and Beth Phoenix basically got the advantage over AJ when
hits
AJ
the glam
wasn't
slam.
Hits the glam slam.
And gets the win.
Yes, bye Beth Phoenix. We wish
at least she goes out on a high note.
She goes out on a high note. We wish you well.
Yes.
Sheamus, he's out to talk about Hell in a Cell, right? Because about the whole Big Show, and he said he, what was it? He is disappointed, but he is proud of the Big Show because he was the better man. You know, that's it. He
gives him props where props are due.
Exactly. He's taking his loss like a man. So basically, Big Show at Hell in a Cell knocked him out with 2 punches. Wow. Sheamus says he came to WWE to
not only win, but to just be there to fight.
Exactly. And Show won the battle, but not the war.
But not the war.
Exactly. So Big Show comes out with the belt, and he is the new World Heavyweight World Championship. And Show says he has no limits and nothing can stop him.
Yeah.
No, that's it. This isn't over.
Tells Sheamus, some fighting words, you can never beat me.
No, and Sheamus hits the white nose and
the white noise.
No, what a nose! My God.
So there's a light.
And there is. Yeah, and heads up the ramp. So yeah, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. So we have Rey Mysterio Sin Cara versus the Rhodes Scholars, Damian and Cody Rhodes. I thought that was pretty good. I actually like this match. And winner of the Rhodes Scholars.
I like that too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. They work well with each other. They have great vibes. Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He's on stage and he congratulates Susan G. Komen for the breast cancer, and WWE donates $1 million to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. Amazing.
Cena hands over the check, and you guys can see his shirt is all about supporting breast cancer.
Next up, we have Alberto Del Rio versus Justin Gabriel.
I think we should do the Alberto Del Rio again because they like
it. Versus Justin Gabriel. I thought this was interesting, but Alberto Del Rio, he wins with the crossbreaker. Yes. Heyman's in the ring. He introduces Punk and the WWE 13, the video game that came out on Tuesday. Heyman brings out the first member of Team Punk.
For Survivor Series.
For Survivor Series, Miz.
Yeah.
Then Cody Rhodes. Then Damian Santo. Then Alberto Del Rio. So we have the heel part. And then we have Team Foley. Team Foley comes out. Foley's music calls his team out. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, Kane, Randy Orton. Then he brings out his final member, Ryback.
The hungriest of them all.
Ooh, and that ended Raw.
Yeah.
But that was cool. I thought this wasn't a bad Raw. I like Foley. I always like to see Foley.
And I like that they set up a match already for Survivor Series.
They're building it up.
To look forward to.
Yes.
So that's really cool. Guys, we'd like to, instead of doing shout-outs today, we want to do something a little bit differently.
Yeah, we sent our thoughts and prayers go out to the people who've been affected by Hurricane Sandy. We've been affected too. It hit us pretty hard in the tri-state area.
We're all right, everything.
We're all right, thank God. But for the people
who've lost anything, houses, our heart goes out for you.
I'm so sorry. Stay strong. We will rebuild better than ever for the future.
Definitely, guys. So just our hearts are with
hang
you
in there.
all.
We love you. Okay,
and guys, we'll see you next week. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Haven't told, I'm the pirate.
I'm a Terminator girl.
Terminator girl.
Yes.
So guys, enjoy your Halloween, and we'll see you next week. Bye.